See you today.
This meeting is being recorded.
Yandira, India, welcome, girls. I lost my voice after our last meeting. Very interesting. Sometimes it's happens when I need silence, and it's interesting process. So today I would like to make practice about to understand better what wants my eyes, what is important for my eyes, for what I open in my eyes and in my soul, and next time we start with healing process. You make like practice, and you can close your eyes. Don't cross your hands, don't cross your legs, and feel at the moment if your soul stays in the center or it's back, right, left, ahead. Remember which feelings you have at the moment, how you feel in your life at the moment. And when being moments when you felt yourself, I'm totally in connection with my soul. I know exactly that I'm in correct place with correct people. When was the most big point when you felt your soul? Which people help you to discover it better? Sometimes when we met with somebody, we feel like my soul start to vibrate, and I have reply. I have happiness inside me. And when last time you feel like your soul go very far away of you? Yeah, like you go in the wrong direction, when you feel lost. And can you tell it, I feel lost. I feel lost. Where you feel lost? I feel lost in my relationship. I feel lost in money. I feel lost in my mission, my career. Every time when you go far away from your soul, you have a feeling of lost. And stay a little bit in this to feel I am lost. Don't run from this place. Don't try to finish this. Enjoy it. I am lost and I can stay with this. I can recognize it. I can see. I don't try to run. I can stay with calmness in my feelings I am lost. Take a deep breath, continue. And when you feel lost, what else you feel? Take your time. Feel it around you. When I feel lost, what I feel? Fears, offensive, worry, panic. And remember situation, how you came there, how you become to be lost, what you did for this, what you did to be lost. From which moment you start to go to wrong direction. I feel lost. Because maybe you go in a wrong relationship because you was very afraid to be alone and you start to be with somebody which you don't feel good, even maybe you drink alcohol to be with this partner. Maybe you start your work because you must to pay bills and you need immediately money and you just start because you need to pay. Maybe you go somewhere because you try to run from your pain and you feel again lost. Your soul here. She saw very well how you lost. What provoked you to lost? Remember exactly what happened with you, how you took this decision, how you betray your soul, and you choose it because you was afraid, worried, didn't see better option. And how after maybe you also feel yourself empty. And can you imagine your life like one big line? Like a map with many lines. And you did some steps and you are there in this position of lost. Can you come back on this point in this map where you make wrong solution, decision? Wrong, it means that you go far away from your soul. And can you have imagine then God give you second chance? And you can go the same point and you cannot choose this man, or you can say no from this job. Can you imagine other way how it can be? Can you imagine that you choose your soul, your heart, and if in this difficult situation, you will choose your soul and your heart, what you will do? Just imagine it. What you will tell, which action you will do. Maybe you will say no from something. Maybe you continue to looking. Or maybe opposite, you will go and to tell what exactly you want or which man you like. And can you just imagine, then you go in this direction and go together with your soul. And you keep your soul in your hands. And what will happen if you choose this direction? Which changes you will have in your life then? And come back now in your life when you need to make some choices. And which choices you would like to do. If you choose your soul, what you know it's time to change and to do, but you feel lost and you not do it. if you know that God support you and soul come with you, what you would like to do? I feel my soul with myself. And I give you one movie, Sliding Doors. It's one amazing movie. When lady have a choice. She stay and it's have open door in the subway, in the train. And one moment she can run a lot and to jump and to come back her home more earlier and to find that her boyfriend, husband has lover. Other option, she don't have time. She decided not run and she delay and lover left and she continues this relationship. And sometimes one very small decision can cost you all life. Very small. And we think we read that it must be some huge changes, some big things. No, sometimes it's just to run, to train or no. It can be very changeable. But it's important to see in which moment I lost myself and how I make decision. Because decision we make from our soul or from our fears. Decision we make because somebody told me or I really inside me feel it. If I follow my soul or no. And if you lost, it's very good practice which make now together. When you come back in the point from which moment you become to be lost. It's like one way and you have a point and you make wrong. And then say, stop. I am not okay with where I am in my life at the moment. I am single or I'm not happy or I did something wrong. And you can, okay, let's to come back again in this point. When we relocated in London, it was during lockdown and it all was closed and it was very afraid, worry situation in the world. And I choose some things. Now when it's past 2 years, I say, oh, now it's not lockdown. I want to go to tennis, to play, to yoga, to pool, to put my child everywhere. And I come back in this point when I feel like I'm lost because I don't have so many pleasure how I would like to have in my life and say, okay, again, can you say that now you relocate? And now which different choices you will take? What you would like to put in your life to have different result? What wants my soul? What make my soul happy? And in this case, my highly recommendation to try 3 new things next days. Can be new food. And to check if your soul will react good on this or new cuisine. Maybe never try Lebanese food. Soon I tried and I liked it a lot. And now you like and I say, it's very interesting. Maybe it can be some different way of music. Maybe you never listen jazz and you listen jazz and to see how my soul reacts on this. Maybe you never go somewhere or never try some specific sport or to go some gallery or to try to make painting, to try something new, but you need to ask your soul, my soul, please show me 3 new things which you would like, my soul, my heart, to try in my life. How you feel it, how it resonates on myself. Because one moment our marathon will finish, but you stay with your soul. And I would like you to do it personal, not to looking all time for me, because I don't know what is good for your soul. And it's very important in your body to feel it. When I follow what my soul wants, how I feel. How usually you feel when you follow what your soul wants? Who would like to share? Who would like to share?
I'm happy to share.
Welcome.
I feel very good. I thank you. I feel I get chatty and I become open and I want to like go around giving people advice and I just get happy and chatty when I follow my soul. And when I don't, I know immediately because my heart hurts. Like it beats funny. There's pain, like right in the middle. Yeah.
Mhm. How, why you choose sometimes not to follow your soul?
Because I'm not clear on what I want. So I think, okay, and I don't know why I do this, but it's like an experiment. I'm like, okay, I don't know what I want. So let's try this option. And I know just from knowing my examples in my own past that I always somehow choose the wrong option. I feel like that option, which is obvious and I want, must be wrong because I'm wrong.
Mhm.
I don't know why I feel like that.
How you know you're wrong?
Well, because it's what I want, so it must be wrong. Does that make sense? So I have to now experiment and prove how the other one is more right. But it never is. It never is. Every time I don't trust my gut, it doesn't work out. So now I just
Do
trust
you
my gut.
have authoritarian parents? How was your
Do I
mother?
have what?
If you have mother, father, which was very control, which all the time tell you what you must do.
Yes, they were very self-absorbed, immature people. And we came to Australia when I was quite young. It was very difficult. Even as a child, I think I wouldn't say my childhood was easy. They loved me, but they had their own issues. And, you know, and then we came to this new country. I got into a good school because you can give an exam and it's free. But after that, after all that, my father left my mother when I was in my university last year. So I had to pay off their mortgage. It's very painful for me that he did that to her, you know? And then I sort of allowed her to just step into my life and enjoy it. But when I had children that I was like, hang on a minute, she's just stepping on me. Like I'm the breastfeeding mother. I don't need to sit here and do housework. Someone else can do it. So now I have separated, like I have politely asked her to go back to her own house. And I live just first year this year where it's just me, my husband, and my kids. First year. I'm 40 years old.
A long way, huh?
Yes, but I feel like I have paid my dues now. I've paid her mortgage. I've paid for her lawyer. She gets everything. She's done. I have paid my debt to her and my father and everyone else. And now I can be okay.
When it's stories like this, usually it's karmic story.
Yes.
Usually it's come from previous life.
Yes.
And in previous life, we obliged to do something, what we did in previous life, and in this life we must to give it back. Then have inner feeling like I must.
Yes.
I don't know even why, but I feel it. I must. I obliged. And when one moment finally you gave all what you feel that you must to give, your soul start to breathe.
Yes, before whatever she said, I feel I have to do. You know, even I know it's not fair. She treating my brother better. He doesn't have to come and stay with me when it's my exams. It's very unfair, but I allow it. I don't say anything. I know there's people they're taking advantage of me, but I allow it. I'm not stupid, right? But when that's done, they've taken advantage. That's it. I'm done now. No more. Finished. This is the first year I have felt not guilty that I'm done. I can now just, it's not like I wasn't happy before. They love me. I can feel that. But now I'm free.
You did very correct, because until 40, we need to pay all our debts, other people and other souls.
Oh.
If we have something from previous lives, to our mothers, fathers, children, government, somebody, someone, until 40, if we pay it correct, after 40, life becomes to be very good. Your soul finish with the debt. If we don't pay what we obliged and must to pay until 40, unfortunately, after 40, life becomes to be hell. And people can lose health, has big problems, don't have children, or has problematic relationship, problem with money. It's like really hell. I say, why it's happening with me? Because something was not paid. And if you feel like inside you you're obliged to do something, in this case, better to do it.
That's
To
what I
clean
feel,
your
yes.
karma. Mm.
Thank
Now
you.
you can enjoy. Thank you for sharing. You did correct.
Thank you.
Some souls, they are not so connected with mother, fathers. For example, you don't have debts. And in this case, you don't feel it, you must do it. Even in one family, one child can feel like I must do it. Other child say, it's not my work. It depends on soul. But if you have very strong feeling that you must, it can be your husband when you take care about him, or your husband take care about you. I know couples when they separate, but he continued to give money to her, she to be happy, even without to have children. Like he feel like it's my obligation. I don't know why I feel it. I know women who also do the same. It's not what I told in Thursday. It's not like one line. It's exactly system and system of your soul. Can be so some country. You can come some country and you say, I feel it's my home. Like here, I must to give a lot. Here I must to serve. Here I must to pay taxes. Here I must to do some things. I just feel it. It means that also it's some karmic debts which we have from previous lives. And in this lives, we want to do it. If we will stop to do it, usually we will start to have problems. Because it's part of our soul, our contract. And you know that when you don't pay contract, you start to have problem. Somebody come to you, say, hello, who will pay?
Yes.
And I think in your case, it was exactly like this. It not was easy.
No, it was not easy. And this is the first year where I don't do all those things for my mom, and I'm okay with that.
It means that you're so clean, and now you can see what you want.
Yes.
When you hear a little bit foxy, because sometimes when we used to help other and to give to them debts, one moment when we clean karma, how we can say that we clean karma? Suddenly, the person say, okay, I can live alone. Or suddenly, you've been in some country and like all broken, like they stop your contract, maybe you don't have visa, something happened, and or you don't feel to be there, and you relocate. And you go to totally other place or other country or other company. When you finish it, it's relationship the same. Can be in relationship, but when it's you pay all what you must to pay, you feel like you don't need to be together. Doesn't matter, have children, not have children, like something finished. Like I don't need to be there. I remember very good, I lived 2 years in Kazakhstan. For my first marriage, I go from Earth to Kazakhstan, and 2 years we stay here. It was very good period. I work a lot. And one day I wake up and I told him, my first husband, we need to leave. He said, why? We live so good lives, have good business, good work. I said, no, we finish here. It's not our, we finish. And I go to my company. I work as human resources manager. I collect huge company. And I say, I want to leave. I give you 1 month. You help you to find new people, to teach them. But my karma here finished. It was so clearly. And we relocate. I was choose between different country. My husband work international company and has offers and from Africa and from Bulgaria and from Ukraine, from many things. And he say, you choose, you with your soul, with your things. And I say, Bulgaria. I didn't speak Bulgarian. It was more easier to go to Ukraine, for example, this moment. But I felt that it's a place when my soul, I ask my soul where I need to go, when I need to serve. What is the next destination? The same was after with Bulgaria, many years live there. And one day I wake up, I say, my second husband already, we need to relocate. You see why I say, I done what I must done here. I need to go to next level, next country. You just feel it, but you not make it because you feel bad in your country or you feel bad in your relationship or you hate your work. No. Then if you make this choice, you make wrong choice. It's already all okay. But it's very important, this feeling, I hope you start to understand, it's like I'm done. I feel
Yes.
that I don't have what more to give here. I feel that I'm done to my child, or I am done to my sisters, or I am done in this situation. It's very important feeling I done. God and your soul always speak with you with this I done. And if you will now to make analysis of your life, you will be sure you have situation when you feel that I done. I done with this car, and then you want to sell car, or I done with this apartment, and suddenly you want to change the house, or I done with this clothes, and you don't want to wear more this clothes. And it's very good feeling that your soul here finished your karmic way. And then you ask your soul what's the next, what you want, where I can be maximum helpful, who need me, where
Yes.
need my soul.
Yes.
And
May I say?
Mhm.
No, you finish.
Yes, tell.
No, this year, I feel like there's people, they're coming to me. And so even when they come for the separate thing, I talk to them about what I think they come for, and it works. Because I'm a professional who has patience, but they say, oh, it's this hurts, that hurts. But they're not coming for that. They're coming for something else. And I talk to them about that. And that's what they're coming back to me for. Like there's people, they're waiting, they're going to come, but I need them to hurry up and come faster, or I need to be available in a bigger, you know, more available.
Mm-hmm. Feel what wants your soul. Faster or slowly, it's not correct when you speak about soul. When it's yours, it will happen so easy. Can be from magnetic speed.
Well, I know what I'm going to tell them, so I wish they would just hurry up and come quickly.
If their soul wants this.
Yes.
Not yours, there.
Right.
If they are so wanted and ready for this, they will come. If not, they will find 1 million explanation and will have a lot of problems to do it. Also see notice when it's easy or it's difficult.
But I have all this stuff to give. What am I going to do with it?
Ask your soul to whom I can give.
Okay.
Your soul will show you a lot of people.
Okay.
Always if you ask your soul, say, please, my soul, show me to whom I need to give or what I must to do. Show me and just go on the street.
Okay.
And you use or situation or people or some memory you came to your mind. From 2 days, I think about one client. I don't see her 2 years. I will write you when we finish. I don't know why she came in my mind, but 2 days I think about her. I even forgot her name. Today, a reminder finally. And I will write to ask if she needs something, because 2 days very sadly I think about seldom about somebody. But usually when I think about somebody and I call or I write, people say, oh, thank you, you write me, or thank you, I'll call, I exactly need your advice, or I need your help, or I want to invite, or I want to share something with you. It's not accidentally. And again, it's your soul. Your soul just call you and you go.
To me,
Mhm.
it feels like the second tier. I gave the immediate that I had to give, which was not fun. It was quite painful and difficult for me to do. You know, what I have done while studying and dealing with my mother's emotional health and blah, 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 it was hard and it's done. But this is different. This is sharing useful information to people because
If they need,
for whatever.
if they need this information, they will come.
Okay.
If not, we cannot do anything.
Then, okay.
We cannot to make somebody happy if they doesn't want to be happy.
No, I want to make people happy doing this. So I want to be able to do that.
If they need it, and if it's correct, it will happen.
Okay.
If not, will come some other people from whom it will helpful.
Yes.
Not so it's never about pushing. So it's always about ease.
Yes.
And it's normally sometimes to change your plans or you start something and you plan this, but after you see, I don't feel it ready. I want
Yes.
something else.
Yes.
And then stop and to ask yourself, okay, I stop. What now you want my soul? What now make you feel fulfilled, happy, enjoying, fully with light? It's like sun came in your mind. Can you be done with your parents and sister? Too. Yes, if you're done with them, it means that you have only love feeling. You don't feel like you oblige to them something. And they not they oblige you something. You're independent with big pleasure. You meet with each other, you love each other, you kiss each other. But also you are after very easy to separate and everybody to live their life. If you cannot separate, you depend on each other, financial, emotional, physically, means that your soul continue to have lessons. At the moment, life it's very, very, very interesting. It starts a lot of problems and it's more in the world because it's time to see who we are deep inside us, who we are in our reality. And to clean all our fears, problems, to take it out, and to follow your soul. If now you will follow your soul, it's very easy. If you will go opposite of your soul, you will suffer. From this, very important for me to understand this feeling that I lost, and to come back and point from when you're lost. If you feel that you must to give, you must to give, and give it. Maybe you oblige. Maybe you need to pay some taxes to help somebody. If you feel that you must, do it. And feel if I will do it, if my soul will feel more happy of this. If not, ask yourself, what can make me more happy? And in the end, it needs to be this feeling done. Because we have task from our soul. And when it's done, our soul dance. You know, when you make very deep work and you did it good, how after you want to celebrate. And our soul very like celebration. And so it's a funny part inside us. And it's about how you celebrate your life. But for this, you need to have your done. If you don't have your done, your soul not calm, your all time have stress, nerves, you're not happy, and you cannot put this done. Done like it in the sex, you finish. You have orgasm in the end. You done. And then more done we have in our life, then more we are happy. Yesterday, we have a carpet on the floor in our apartment, and we order one special company to clean the carpets, but very, very deep cleansing to clean all very this. It was all day working, very special procedure. And today I'm so happy because it's done. I want to do it several months, but all time traveling, something happened. You need to be all day outside. And finally organize all. And today I wake up and I see my white, beautiful floor, carpet, and I so enjoying. I said, done, one more done. Every time when you feel that it's done, your soul feel happy. Soul hate have a task which not done. It's take your energy. And if you have many open tasks, not finished relationship, not finished some promises to yourself, also your soul speaks with you with promises. When you promise something to yourself or some other people, you must do it. So it's not only meditation, it's a work. You must do it and to do all possible, if it depends of you, to be a reality. Go and do it. I feel like a lot of my legs externally on pause, but internally so much happened. If you make very good inner job, after you have a very huge jump, people say, how suddenly it's happened with you? How suddenly you found a partner? How suddenly you have a child? For them, it looks like suddenly, But inside this, it's a lot of your work which is inner work. If you not make inner work, you not will have external jump. First, you make your done. And think, please, today about 3 dones. What 3 things I must to done? Maybe I need to clean kitchen. Maybe I need to call somebody. Maybe I need to finish some projects, some articles. Something what I know my soul really happy if I will finally finish it. Otherwise, it take your energy. And when your soul suffer, because your soul suffer when you have many open windows and you don't finish it, unfortunately, you cannot feel what wants your soul. Because soul like Cinderella, and here finish, and here, and here, and here, and here. Make this experiment. Don't believe me. Take 3 things which you know you must to do. That a long time you promise to yourself, to other people to do it, and you never do it. Today I make myself very good tea of ginger. I bought ginger 2 weeks ago, and I said it's better than coffee. And all the time, not drink it. And today, finally, I did it. Use all my ginger, and I feel very done with my tea and enjoy a lot the ginger tea. Can be small things. Can be vitamins which you start today to take. Can be some clothes which you give from cleansing. And if you I have one dress, it's very specific dress, and you cannot wash it at home. You need to go to give it to some services to do it. And exactly, I did it also previous week. Oh, so happy. And 2, 3 things which you done today, and feel your soul when you're done. And then more clearly, you can start to see what you really want. What is your inner wishes? Homework. See about 3 things where you lost, and analyze how you make choices. Come back on the same point and tell, now I don't feel choose from my fears, I don't feel choose from this. Now I can do it again. Even if you start a relationship from your fears. The book which I will give you, I give it from different marathon, but here it's very feasible, The Choice. Edith Eger, Choice, The Choice. She was married because she was very hungry after Holocaust, and her husband has a food, and she was married a long time, and she said, I never chose him. I was hungry and I married him. And all the time I felt it's not my choice. And after 50 years and 3 or 4 children, she divorced. And it passed 1-2 years when she been alone. And one moment she say, I choose him. I really want to be with him. I really choose him. And she connect with him and tell him, you know, now I choose you. And I want to be with you. And they're together. Second marriage with the same man. And if you're in a relationship and you feel like you don't have choice, you married because you had child, you somebody push you from your family, tell it yourself. Let's to come back in this point of choice of my partner. Can I choose him today through my soul? And what difference then I will do in our relationship? Maybe you work some work and you feel like I'll blind and I need money and I work this. Can today say, I choose my work from my soul? What I can change? Maybe I need to stop to do some things in my work and to start to do other things. What about if you're doing something you have promised to yourself, but you don't feel good, feel like a burden? Give me an example, please. With your soul, you can make a contract. For example, you choose to make gymnastic and you start to do it and you feel very bad. And then you can say, my soul, I feel it's not our. Let's try something else which will make me happy. And you go to fitness, yoga, something else. Like my standard for myself too high, and I'm always unhappy because I cannot possibly to do many things. Think now please about this 1 minute, what you choose and what really 3 things which you need to done, which 3 things which you need to done. And notice it. It can be healing process. When you've done your promises to yourself. And some things which you're obliged to do, you're obliged to do. When you don't have choice, when you feel like my mother live with me, at the moment I cannot throw her, she doesn't work, she's sick, then choose to be this. Not feel like you're pushing yourself, like you suffer. Say, my choice, my soul choose my mother like this. And let's to see how I can be happy with my choice. What I can change in our relationship, what I can attract. When you feel this difference, because it's huge difference. So it's always about choice. Trying to finish your education and you feel you're not interested anymore. You can study to feel it anymore. And then make a contract with yourself, what you really want. Can you make a plan with your soul? Now, not now, but 2 months, for example. Yes, you can. What if what you want to do cost a lot? If you really want, you will attract it. But from miracle way. But you need to do something for this. If you really want it. If you're not exist some big wishes of your soul, which you cannot to achieve. If it's not your soul want, it's want your ego. I want to have big car because I want to be the biggest car in the city, for example. It's not from your soul. You don't need so big car and you're happy to go with the bicycle, but your ego provocate you. Then you have troubles with money to achieve it. If it's really your soul dream about this, and it's very important from your soul, you will do it. You will find a way, you will find the people. I was sure I want to live in a house. And now I go to see many houses and I found some house which I can take. But when I go inside, and it's very new, nice place, I don't want house. I like to have a porter. I feel a little bit worried to live in the house in the first place, first floor. Then it's need to take care about garden, and I don't have this time to be honest with myself. And I'm sure that this was my ego dream, but at the moment, today, I don't want. I like to live in the center of city, to have parks around me. And when I choose to continue to be there, my soul starts to feel very happy. But you need to go to check and to understand it. Sometimes you think you want something, or you think you want to have a dog. And you take dog from 2-3 days from some friend of you, you say, no. To play with dog, yes. But to have it all time, no. And in this case, it's good to check sometimes to understand what really you want. So tomorrow we start to work with healing more of your body. Today, be connect with your soul. About answers we spoke in the first video. We will 3 things which you need to done. I give you the movie Sliding Doors. This is this movie. And you need to go in place when you feel lost. ask yourself how I lost, and can now you choose to be on this place. You choose to be in this relationship. To feel I choose. And what I can do different in the same situation when I choose it from my soul. What I can choose, change in my relationship or my work or my mother. What I can change if I know that I choose it from my soul. Thank you. See you.